Hello everyone. Let me get the title of this chat pinned. Here we are. I think it's pinned. Yes. And let's get the timer started. Hello, Eman. Hello, Rita. How are you? How are you doing today? And tell me, where are you from? So, let me introduce myself right away. My name is Érika. I'm a teacher. I'm an English teacher. I'm Brazilian. I live in Brazil. And hello, hello, Mateus. Today, we're chatting with Teacher Sam. Teacher Sam, oh, I forgot to put here his account, his page. Hello, Leila, how are you doing? Hello, Delma, good to see you here. Gustavo, you're from Brazil too, Rita. Excellent. Rio de Janeiro, wonderful. Wow, how is the weather there today? Hello, Vinicius. Hello, everyone. Today we'll be chatting with Teacher Sam. I'd love to hear his tips on how to best learn English, right? I have my own tips. I guess you guys already have yours. Hello, Ana Marcia. It's beautiful. It's probably kind of warm. Here in Belo Horizonte is around 25 degrees. It's kind of warm. It's been chillier, a little around, in the 20s, 21 degrees, 22 degrees. Mateus, how are you doing? Have you studied today? Have you studied English today already? Or not yet? Is this your first contact with English today in this live stream? Let me tell you about my routine, my practice, while we wait. Hello, English ahead. I am not sure. Well, let's see. It's winter here, but warm. That's right. Hello, Mike. Hello, Marcão. Good to see you guys here. So, let's see if Teacher Sam will show up. But in the meantime, since today we were going to talk about tips anyway. Eu lembrei da frase que eu te perguntei uns dias atrás. Which one, Mateus? Which one? Tell me. Hello, Nixian. Hello, Samuka. The weather is warm here in Ceará. Yeah, Gustavo. It's warm. Yeah, it must be really nice these days there. Beautiful blue skies. And kind of warm. Hello, Alexandre. Delma. Yes, I studied English today. Okay, that's the first one that mentions having studied English today. Hello, Paolo. Delma, how did you study? How was your practice? Alexandre, you're from Fortaleza. Oh, yeah, beautiful city. I don't know it yet. I will probably visit it later this year, and I'm looking forward to it. English ahead, taught English this morning. Oh yeah, that counts too, as practice, right? You're both teachers and students. Marcão, good afternoon. How are you today? I hope good. Yes, you're here again. That's awesome. O cara chegou para a garota e falou, you ever eaten a turtle? You ever eaten a turtle? Yes, it is correct, especially if it's a dialogue. You're talking to someone, not writing it down. Because like I always tell you guys, everyone, that when we're speaking, when you're talking to someone, we tend to omit certain words, sounds, letters, etc. because they are too obvious. Here, just for using ever and eaten, you already know it's a present perfect question. You don't even to say have very clearly, right? You ever eaten a turtle? You can do that. But remember that grammatically, if you're taking a test, for example, you would need have. Okay, have you ever eaten a turtle? Yes, Good job, Mateus. Olá, hi Mix. You're here. Good. Gustavo. You're too, Alexandre. Paolo, Marcão. I'm not sure Teacher Sam will be here. He didn't reply to me. So I'm going to use this opportunity to talk to you guys because yesterday in the live stream, you were trying to talk to me, some of you. So if you want to do this now, we have 20 minutes, okay? Would you like to do it? So someone has sent a request, Delma. By mistake, or she really wanted to do it. We can practice a little bit if she accepts. English ahead, okay. Oh, no, yeah, this phone works just fine. So, English ahead. Inglês sem medo. Let's talk a little bit. I'm sending a request to... Okay, you're declining. Everyone is declining. No one wants to talk? Really? So I asked Adilio, I'm learning language English language, yes. How are you doing, people? So if you want to chat, just send a request. Yes, Paolo. And Delma, I read a part of one book and listened to a TED, but I don't understand it well. Hello, Johnny. That's okay, no problem. So, you don't know anything, Remix. Let me give you an example. I always tell you how I study, how I practice. So you already know that I listen to, I'm reviewing a little bit of German. So I listen to a 20-minute recording in German in the morning. That's 20 minutes of practice, listening practice, and sometimes I repeat the sentences out loud. And the other thing I do before my first class, which is at 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m., is a little bit of Duolingo that I've been using for the past 448 days straight. No skipping. I don't skip days. I've been using Duolingo for over a year now without skipping any days. And it's wonderful. This is the first time I do this. I've used Duolingo in the past, but I took some breaks, and it was very bad because I forgot what I learned. And now I'm able to remember more, so that's spectacular. So I practice 20 minutes of German, and then, I don't know, 5 minutes of, well, the language I'm practicing on Duolingo is French. So 20 minutes of German, 5 minutes of French before the first class, before starting work. And then during lunch, I watch a TV series. Now I've been watching this show. It's not a show, it's a series, When You See Us. We were talking about this the other day. Hello, Eldson. English Shahab. I'm gonna accept the requests. Let's see if you really wanna chat or just touch the button by mistake.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Hello. What's your name?
I'm Shahab.
Shahab.
1 second.
I don't. Okay, great. Cool.
Yes. Yes.
All right. It's nice to meet you. I'm doing great, and you?
Thanks.
So,
nice to meet you too.
How long have you been learning English?
I've been learning English about 5 months, but don't surprise. I mean, seriously, before that, it wasn't seriously at all. But I surrounded myself with English.
Yes, so you are going to give us your tips today. Your best tips to learn English. What do you do? What have you been doing to learn it? What has been helping you to learn?
At first, I watched movies with subtitles.
Nice.
I think it was useful. I compare English with my language, with my mother tongue, and also Persian. but then I realized it wasn't good at all, because every language has its own structure and special sentences and grammar. And then also listening to songs, I think it was very useful.
Do you like to sing? Do you sing along? Do you sing along?
No, but I think it was I learned for fun. For example, yes, just for fun.
Do you practice? Do you practice every day?
Yes, of course.
Obviously.
Practice,
how much time? How much time per day do you practice? On average.
On average, I think it would be 3 hours. 3 hours reading.
3 hours.
Reading books, because yes, because I'm preparing myself to take IELTS exam.
Oh, awesome! When do you want to take it?
Well, to be honest, I'm not familiar with IELTS exam, but I think I should go to a qualified teacher to guide me, because I'm sure it has special techniques IELTS exam, so I should learn these techniques.
Yes.
And
you should get familiar with the format of the test.
Okay.
But tell me something. You said you like to read. Tell me something that you have read recently. Did you read anything today or yesterday? Are you reading books, articles? What are you reading?
Yes, I saw your story with articles. It was very useful. I answered all of the questions.
Oh no, these are the multiple choice exercises. But are you reading any books in English these days?
Yes, I study American English file books, but just self-study.
Okay, but for example, do you read articles? You know, news?
Yes, of course.
So tell me a story. Tell me a story that you read recently. What was it about?
About article or story?
It doesn't matter. Anything that you remember. It could be a story, it could be an article.
I just want to say something about articles. They are very useful.
Okay.
And for example, when we say I like dog, it means that I like to eat. But when you say I like dogs, it means all dog in general. And also, do you remember the quote of Neil Armstrong, moon landing? His great quote. That's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yes, people talk about this, that this is one small step for a man. It means that Neil Armstrong himself, but if it was that one small step for man, it means all men, not Neil Armstrong, right?
Yeah, he's talking about everyone, right? This not just this specific event, but it can be seen as can be interpreted as something more broad, and it can be used in different contexts. Yes.
Yes,
and also
many learners say, for example, when a noun is uncountable or countable, it's very important. For example, some people say it is a common mistake. They say, I love fruits, but fruit is uncountable, right? I love fruit.
If you're generalizing, it has no S. I like fruit. But if you're talking about different types of fruit, and then say fruits. Hello, teacher Natalie. Yeah. What did you study today? Tell me, what did you study today in your book? What topic did you study?
Okay, 1 second, you were frozen.
Okay.
To be honest, today I didn't read anything.
You didn't read any yesterday. Did you read anything yesterday?
Yes, but I don't know why. I have no idea. Let me
You
think.
don't remember?
Uh, let
Do you
me.
watch TV shows, movies?
Yes, of course. I have started watching Friends.
Friends. So
Friends.
tell me
Yeah.
about one episode. Tell me about it. Tell
One.
us. Oh,
Uh,
they're asking you your name. Where are you from? Johnny is asking, where are you from?
I'm from Iran. I'm Kurd. My mother tongue is Kurd, but I know
Okay.
Persian, and many people
Okay.
many people tell me you. It seems you're from India, but I'm not Indian. I just look like
Okay.
Indian.
All right. So, tell us about the Friends episode that you watched. What happens in that episode?
Have you watched
Tell us the
Friends?
story. Yes, I
Have you
have.
watched
But I wanted to choose one episode that you watched and tell us the
one?
story. Yeah.
Ooh, I watched about 20 or 30 episodes, but I don't remember
You
this
don't remember them?
one.
What about the movie? What was the last movie you watched?
Yes, it was also a friend because I watch Friends every day.
Okay. Can you tell us
Uh,
about the characters? Can you tell us about the 6 friends? Can you describe them to us?
yes, Ross, Chandler,
Yeah.
Phoebe. Phoebe is very funny person,
Phoebe's
and
fun, yeah.
yes, Ross, Chandler, Phoebe. Joey is really fun. Oh yes, I
Joey is
remember
very...
this. Yes, I remember this episode when I
Okay.
think it was wife's Chandler. What was his name? I forgot.
Who?
Ch-
Who?
Uh, wife's Chandler.
I
What
don't
was
know.
his name?
Chandler was married. I didn't even know he was married. Maybe in the later seasons.
Yes, he is married to
Um,
one of two sisters Ross. What was his sister's Ross?
Monica. Monica.
Yes, Monica.
Monica.
Uh, when
Okay.
when Monica and Chandler
Um,
and also yes, when Monica, Chandler and Joey went to the beach and Joey made a big hole.
uh-huh.
And then Monica said, "Jellyfish stink, bite him, right? Sting and." Sorry, it was a little.
That's okay.
He
That's
said that.
okay.
Sorry, he said that you're gonna have to pee on it. Sorry, pee on
Okay.
your the place of bite or
Oh,
sting.
yes, yes. Because they say pee is good for to
Yes,
alleviate the sting of, I don't know if it was a bite or a sting, right? Okay.
yes. Joey said that I saw this episode in a documentary. It's good.
Uh-huh.
And then they went home and told other
Hello.
to, yes, they blamed Monica that why have you done this? But he told me that I was gonna pass out from the pain. I had
Uh-huh.
to, yes, and
Excellent. Very nice. Pass out. Excellent. You're using the
yes, pass out.
vocabulary. Uh-huh.
Yes. Pass out means lose your conscious.
Yeah, exactly. And
Praise the Lord.
what else happens in this episode? Do you remember what Ross does in this episode?
What Ross did? You mean?
Yeah, yeah.
To be honest, I
You
don't
don't
remember.
remember?
But
Okay, it was
yes,
just this scene, right? With very nice. Do you have a favorite character? Is it Joey? Your favorite character?
yes, Joey is very useful. And do you remember this scene? This scene that Joey usually slur or snore when he sleep.
Snore when
Snore,
he snores.
yes,
When he snores.
yes,
Uh-huh. I'm not sure I remember that episode.
Yes, no. I just tell a short story about this. He said that the doctor prescribed something for his mouth for prevent his snoring. And then then he used this thing all day long, all day, but it's just for when he sleep. Then his friends asked him, why do you use this in day or
during the day, the whole day?
Yes, and he said it tastes good because it tastes good.
Very good, well done. Yeah. See, we need to use our memories. When I tell my students to tell me stories in class, if they don't prepare, they don't remember anything and they don't practice. What you're doing here is trying to activate your memory, remembering these episodes, remembering the words and remembering the scenes, how funny they were. And this helps you use the words, information you have learned. This is really great.
Yes.
Great job.
Yes. I wanna watch Friends over and over until memorize all expressions, all idioms.
Do you remember one of the most recent phrases or words or phrasal verbs or whatever that you learned? Not just watching Friends, but do you remember something that you learned recently? Like one of the most recent things that you learned?
Yes, repuff. Repuff, for example, it can also be used in noun or word. For example, when you are in market and when you are buying something very expensive, you can say they are ripping you off.
Okay, perfect. Good job.
Thanks. And also we can say that's a ripoff when you use
that's a
this.
ripoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Instagram was very useful for me in my learning process. Very useful. I think I followed all of teachers on Instagram. It was very useful.
Yeah.
And
so, how do you use Instagram? Like, do you just see the posts? How do you practice what you learn? For example, do you like to write comments and practice, or how do you make sure you will remember how to use that piece of information?
I save all of them. I copy link and save. I have made a channel for myself.
You have a page. You have an Instagram page for English learning.
No, in Telegram.
Okay, all right.
In Telegram, I made a channel on Telegram, and I watch them all day until memorize them. And for example, one of you posts about collective nouns. It was very useful for teaching collective nouns.
Yes. Yeah. And what do you remember from that post about collective nouns? You already said something here, but what, do you remember anything else? You said something about fruit and fruits, right?
Collecting nouns, that they are a group of nouns. For example, we can say the police is coming or the police are coming.
Yes, police are coming. Police are coming. Here there is no option. But for example, when you're talking about a family or about a team, then it depends on how you see that group of people. If you see the group as a unit, you use a verb in a singular form. The family is, the team is. But if you see like the individuals, you're referring to the individuals, you use the plural form. Yeah. But the police are always. Police are.
Individual mean plural form, right? Individual.
Yeah. The components of the group. Yes.
But always, police is always plural. I think. For example,
always. The police are.
I mean, the police have issued any information for.
Yeah. This is counterintuitive for Portuguese speakers. like us here. For you, I don't know, how different is English from your native language? Probably a lot.
Yes, of course. My native language is Kurdish. Do you know Kurdish?
I've heard about it. I haven't tried to learn it.
Kurdish is an independent language. It's something between Arabic and Persian, but it is. Can you see me? It has its own structures, writing, grammar, and but we should say that they have many things in common with Arabic and Persian.
And where you live, do people use English? Do people communicate in English, or no, just Kurdish? Only Kurdish?
Just Kurdish, yes, just Kurdish.
Yeah, so you have to make that extra effort to practice English, right? You have to.
I always talk to myself, imaginary situation.
Also, you do that. You talk to yourself. Nice.
And also this live. And also this live. After we finish this live, I watch it again to correct my mistakes, because my grammar is really good.
No, but what I mean is, recording ourselves is a very, very good way to improve. Do you record yourself or no? You just participate in lives. Do you record yourself to practice English?
Yes, I did twice or twice time, but no, regularly no.
Yeah, you can record, I can video record or audio record, but the point is to observe the way you speak, the words you choose, the grammar, pronunciation, everything, and try to detect what you can improve. I think this is very helpful. It's very efficient. You can notice things very fast, and it's really nice. It's one of my favorite ways. Hello, Gio. One of my favorite ways to practice a language, especially pronunciation. When I'm a beginner, I like to record myself. I like to do that. Any other tips? So you talk to yourself to practice speaking. You read a lot. You watch TV shows. You like to watch Friends. Yes, I recommend that TV show. It's really nice. What else? Anything else that you do? Use textbooks, right? Textbook.
I just want to say that textbook. I study American English file series. American English file series.
Okay. What do you want to say? I interrupted you.
I just want to say that when you listen to song, you should be very careful. For example, there are some structures. For example, we never say she don't. We always say she doesn't. But in songs, in lyric, for adjusting lyric, the singers say, for example, she don't.
Or they change.
Or for example, or for example, nothing. I think we use.
Oh, our time is up. But you can finish what you're saying.
Yes, I have a question, but I couldn't ask you. I wanted to say, have you taken IELTS exam, or do you have any advice for me to? But time is over.
Time is over. My advice for you and everyone else is study every day. Study every day, at least 1 hour every day. That's what will help you see some change, some improvement. Study at least 1 hour every day. And try to practice all the skills. Don't focus on only one of them. Try to read a lot, listen to music, listen to the songs you like, to TV shows, movies, etc. Repeat out loud, read, listen, write. We didn't talk about that, but it's important to write. So writing summaries of things that you have watched and read, etc. And speaking. And you just gave a very good suggestion here, recommendation to practice by talking to yourself. Talk to yourself and use what you have learned. Follow teachers on Instagram, learn new stuff, or review, because it's not just about learning new things all the time. It's about reviewing things all the time. This is something that people tend to forget, to review. So my last tip for today is to keep reviewing. We learn when we review. Thank you. Practice as much as you can, Johnny. Yes. Very
because
good.
I think
Thank you.
the thing is, I'm just,
I don't have...
okay. Okay, I just want to say I'm not patient, because I'm not patient. Then I'm sure that I can progress. I can make progress in the, for example, 2 or 3 months later.
Yeah.
And I will have live with you 3 months, or maybe I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't want to take your time. Thanks, teacher.
Yeah, I have a class now. Thank you so much for joining the chat, for chatting with you. I would like to chat with followers more often. Maybe we'll do this more often. Thank you, followers, for having participated here. I'm sorry Teacher Sam didn't show up. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a connection problem. But I'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Brasilia time, Brazilian, São Paulo time, okay? I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.